All right, people. I am here for the weekend pro-am. Full disclosure, I am uncaffeinated at the moment, so this might be a struggle for me, but I'm going to give it a shot. The first hand is an interesting problem. I have to give it to it. You have a couple of ways you can go in a well, what's the word I'm looking for? In a non-traditional way. You don't have enough values, and really your hand isn't really that wonderful for a one no trump overcall. Some people might throw it in there on a hand like this. I'm not game for that. You technically have the right shape for a double, which might be your best bid. In fact, it's something I would guess probably more of the field does than most. The fourth version of this, or third version of this, excuse me, is one of those times where you might consider overcalling a 4-card suit, only because your spade suit is ace, king, queen, fourth. If you don't get the contract, it's a very good lead direction to get these tricks right off the table right away. And honestly, it's something the robot's been doing with impunity against us, so I'm going to give it a shot here. This is a fishing expedition, folks. I want to see what happens here, and maybe it's good for us, maybe it's bad. It looks like partner had no call there, and I want to just take you through the math that's going through my head right now. When left-hand opponent bids 2 diamonds, that's a good hint, right? That's like 10 plus, right? So let's give them 10 plus points, right? The opener has at least 12, and I have 14. That's a lot of points out of this deck already. Partner's not looking at much over there, so maybe we get away with this one spade overcall. And unfortunately, the lead direction isn't doing us too much help. We are on lead against 3 clubs. Here, I have no reason not to lead the ace of spades. And here, partner, I don't know if that's encouraging or not, but I see no reason not to continue spades until I'm done taking some tricks. And here it goes. Ooh, partner was short. And now I know partner, if partner has a club higher than the 10, we're going to get an extra trick right now for this lead. So let's see it. Boom, there it is. They get to score that. We know they probably weren't going to score that because right-hand opponent has a whole bunch of clubs. Partner has queen X at most, you would guess. So that's a trick that we're not necessarily entitled to. And it looks like, yeah, I'm going to play the ace here. I have no reason not to. And now they just are going to have the rest, right? I could have ducked clubs forever, and they would just play clubs until I'm done, and they have all the rest of those red tricks. We're 5 in the bank before that, though. Interesting to see what happens if we double. Would we get stuck playing something, maybe? Who knows? We'll go take a look at this on the results stream afterwards, but I don't think I'm terribly unhappy about this result right away. And again, I clearly am never going to tell you to overcall a 4-card suit. In fact, I'll tell you the exact opposite. In fact, I would just tell you to have a 5-card suit every single time you overcall. But if you have an ace, king, queen, fourth in a situation, and you're choosing between bids, I would usually choose the more straightforward bid. I think double's the more straightforward bid here. And to be honest, you will maybe find a hard fit, but I don't know if they're going to let you find it. I think left-hand opponent after the double, I don't know. The left-hand opponent will probably redouble. It'll go a heart. It'll go 2 clubs. Maybe they even play it lower. Maybe we jammed them up on this auction with our 1 spade bid. So worth a try. I don't know if it's going to prove to be a good score or a bad score, but if I'm going to overcall a 4-card suit, and I don't recommend that any of you ever do this, but if I'm going to do it, it's going to look like this. Ace, king, queen, fourth, ace, king, jack, 10, something like that. Something that I can draw trump with if I really do have to play this with in rounds and maintain control. But here, let's just get on to number 2. Next case, wow, that's easy. 1 no trump. I'm still not awake. Again, I'm uncaffeinated. Update, uncaffeinated. Ooh, this is nice. The double here is Stayman. And the reason this is Stayman is we should have an agreement, folks, that we play systems on over 2 bids specifically. The first one is double. And you can see if they double, we have all the bids we always have, right? They didn't take up any room. 2 clubs is Stayman, 2 diamonds is a transfer. But when they bid 2 clubs, we also have the rest of our system if we include this little wrinkle. This double now is Stayman. And that says, do you have a 4-card major? Just like it always would. Do not play this stolen bid situation in any other spot, folks. In my opinion, it's really bad to play doubles as stolen bids, except for this specific situation when we see a 2-club bid, right? So here, we just respond normally to what 2 clubs would be, and we find our heart fit, apparently, and partner bids us to the game level. And all right, I love it when they lead our best suits. I don't love it for the fact that I still maybe have a heart loser and a spade loser on this one, but here I'm going to take a traditional finesse. Left-hand opponent will know I'm kind of full of it. Righty might not, but here I'm just going to draw some trump, right? The worst that's going to happen is they cash a spade here. There it is. And now it's an easy claim. Unless they're roughing this spade. Don't do it. Thank you. All right. We can just claim. All right, notice we have the ace of diamonds, the good spade, and dummy. All of our clubs are going to be good because we've already seen them divide at worst 4-1, right? They both followed suit, so we know we can play the top 3 clubs and the rest of the spades will come down. We also know the same thing in the heart suit. So we have no losers. The rest are ours. I would draw trump here 100%, though. There's no question I draw trump until it's done. And then I just claim the rest. So there's plus 650. And if you're going to claim that, folks, put your hand on the table and say, look, I'm drawing trump and I have the rest, right? So make sure you, if you're playing live, that is, make sure you kind of dictate, even online too, type it in and say, look, I'm drawing trump. Make sure they know you're drawing trump because, you know, there are people out there that sometimes miscount trump. That's all, right? So just let people know that you're drawing a certain random number, or just I can draw the trumps completely and I have the rest. Okay. Ugly 13 count here, but 4-4, folks. In the minors, we open diamonds always, 100% of the time. 3-3, we open clubs. 4-4 or better, we open diamonds. Here it goes, a preemptive 2 hearts on our left. Our partner raises to 3 diamonds, and right-hand opponent bids 3 hearts. Interesting. Wow, we're not vulnerable. Partner's 3 diamond bid is just some diamonds. I don't necessarily want to be at the 4 level. I have pretty good defense. What I mean by good defense here, folks, when you're considering your action here, and also I do know partner has another bid, so they'll take another call, and they know I have this opening hand. But defense is tricks in the suits that haven't been bid yet, right? The ace king of spades is reasonably good defense. If I had a bunch of points in diamonds, it wouldn't be as good because I know my partner and I have a lot of diamonds. Here, I expect to take those 2 spade tricks usually, right? It's not guaranteed. Left-hand opponent does have a preemptive hand, so they have shape and at least 6 hearts. But here, I've shown my hand. I've opened the bidding. I have nothing else to say. And here, there we go. Partner kind of competes with the 4 level. I'm happy. I'm done, right? I might have 2 quick heart losers or 3 losers off the top. So here, very happy to be in this contract. We can't play no trump, as you can see, folks. We have no ability to stop that suit. The heart suit, that is. And now we're just going to play for hopefully making. The club position is going to... Oh, well, the club position might obviate itself. Let's hope they don't have any trump to our left. Oh, they didn't lead it. Oh, okay, good. Claim City, folks. We can now draw trump. We have the same winners as this one. Let's go. All right. Uncaffeinated Rob. It has not made any terrible errors yet, but I have 5 boards left, so let's see what I can get into trouble-wise. I don't think there's much to this hand, folks. Opening a diamond is just going to produce this auction. I'll be interested to see if any of you took action when it got back to you after that 3 heart bid. You shouldn't. You should. Not probably. You should not. Because you know you showed this hand when you opened the bidding. Right? You showed an opening hand or better, and almost always a 4-card diamond suit. And here with the opponent's bidding hearts with reckless abandon, we're not going to have 4 hearts in this auction, so partner should know we have 4 diamonds. The only time we can have a 3-card diamond suit is when we're 4-4 in the majors. That's literally the only circumstance we're going to open 1 diamond with, not having a 4-card suit. So partner is very confident, especially after the 3-heart bid, that we have 4 of those diamonds, and they use the law of total tricks to their advantage. They have 10 trumps. They bid to the 10-trick level, and we go plus 130. Boom. Diamond to heart to us. Another time where we do not have a clear-cut bid, and it's because if we double here, we're showing spades and clubs, right? And the partner's going to think we have 4-4 both. I'm out. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, I like when they bid a lot of no trump and I have a good hand. All right, let's see what happened in this auction. Let's just remind ourselves. A diamond, pass a heart, 1 no trump, 12 to 14, 2 no trump. We have 14 points. We also know West is not going to have 14 because they would have accepted an invite. So West is looking at 12 or a bad 13. So let's add up some values, folks. Let's get the lay of the land before we do anything dumb here, because we are uncaffeinated. So I'm going to be a little more careful. I don't know if you guys understand. I have said it many times how important caffeine usually is to me. So I'm heading out there afterwards to get myself right, but I needed to get this in first. 11 points on my right, 14 by me. That's 25. And let's give them 12. There's 37. Okay. Partner has about 3 points, right? They could have, I mean, they're unlikely to have more than 2 or 3 points. Let's put it that way. Because if this player has 13, we know they don't have 14 again. Now we're looking at that 2-point total. If West opened like an 11 count, I don't know. They're not usually going to open balanced 11 counts. Let's put it that way. So I expect them to have probably exactly 12 or a balanced 13. So we're not expecting partner to have much. What's the 7 of club lead? Well, it could be fourth best. I mean, it could be fourth best. I'm going to play the king. I'm going to play third hand high, and we'll just lead clubs next time it gets to us if it does. Here I would give count if this was a normal situation. Wow, they're going to play some diamonds. We'll win that king. Or fire a club through. That's a good sign. They're docking it at least. Or partner just has queen jack fifth of clubs to start. It looks like partner at queen fourth. Love it. All right. I'm going to pitch a diamond here because now that they pitched a diamond from dummy, I get a diamond when left-hand opponent leads it, right? I get ace-jack. I get both. They can't lead from dummy. They can't pickle up that position. So here, I'm a happy camper. Partner led the 10 of spades. That's a nice revealing card. I know I'm going to develop a spade trick here. I also know left-hand opponent did start with 4 spades unless I missed a pitch there. And now we can pitch a diamond for sure. Partner just has tricks. Spade. They don't have a spade left, but they have a diamond left, and we'll take our spade. All right, that's plus 200 in the books, and I like my scorecard so far. First 4 boards, success abounds here. I don't really see too much we would do differently other than take action with our hand, and it's very important to recognize when you do double in this situation, a diamond, a heart, you're going to have 4 cards in both of the side suits, clubs and spades specifically. You have 4 diamonds. You have 4 of their suit. So it's okay to pass and see what happens. You let them get into trouble. They don't know where the values are at all, right? And we took maximum trickage on this one, it looked like, through maybe no fault of our own. Okay, look at this hand. It's a strong hand. Yeah, I first of all, the shape is okay to open a no trump. It's too strong, right? It's actually closer to 2 no trump, to be fair. I might have talked myself into it, but 17 with 6 solid, folks. God, the problem. Oh, partner's a past hand though. I am going to open 2 now. Okay, I'm fine with this, unless they take the first 6 diamond tricks. But they could take the first 5 diamond tricks, and I could just rickroll the rest of this, right? If it's 5-4. They just get 5. All right, one more round, folks. Let's break them. Oh, okay, better, even better. All right, so we take this ace of spades, and now we are going to run a bunch of clubs. All right, the reason I opened 2 here is the reason I was not willing to do it initially is because I don't want to end up in slam when partner has a really good hand. So here I'm just kind of bidding to the 2 no trump level because I think I can take that many tricks usually. And at the end, I might just be able to scoop up an extra one or not. Doesn't look like it, though. They usually know what to pitch in these situations, and they kept their trick. I don't know how this one's going to be. Let's take a look at the results stream and see what would have happened if we chose 1 club, which is honestly, 1 no trump is a massive underbid, right? So this is a hand that you could maybe make 3 no trump with very little from partner, which is why I did it this way. But if we open a club, it's going to go 1 diamond, it looks like. Our partner should be passing. They should not be bidding with that hand. This hand may take a call. Maybe they find a heart fit. This could get pretty competitive. The opponents, if they guess hearts correctly, are still going to lose 2 hearts, a spade, and a club. All right, so they can take... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this results in our little... after game provisional result. I don't think that can be too bad though. And not for the faint of heart, folks. I know I opened 2 no trump in this hand and I have a 17 count, but it's not necessarily always about values and points. It's about trick taking potential, and this looks like 8 tricks a lot of times, right? With not much help from partner. Give partner the ace of diamonds, or some combination of, let's give him the queen jack of spades and on a spade lead, right? Maybe we rip off 9 tricks from that moment. So these are the types of hands you look for not necessarily their high card value, which is still strong, obviously, but the trick taking potential is even better. All right, 1 heart to us. This time you have a choice between double and one no trump. I like one no trump better only because I like to bid no trump in these spots with the robots. And I also, I would like to usually have a little better hand, but I'm not vulnerable, so I don't think I'm going to get in too much trouble. Partner's giving us the choice of games. They said, hey, this is the old school bid. Before we played transfers, the auctions would be like this, but in competition, they stay like this. Some interference over our no trump opening or overcall in this matter. 3 of that major is, hey, partner, I have exactly 5, and I want you to pick which of the games you would like to play. Here, it stinks. I want to pick 3 no. Because the heart lead is so much better coming from my left, right? But let's say partner has a stiff heart. We really want to be playing spades. I'm going to choose spades. I don't love it, though. If it's okay, I guess it's not terribly wrong with them leading the 10 of clubs. This looks like shortness to me, folks, so I'm not going to let them get their rough. And here we just have to make sure we get the spades right, I suppose. And let's just take a look here, folks. Let's count some values first. They led the 10 of clubs. They're not going to lead away from the king there, so let's put the king of clubs over in this player's hand. I mean, if they did, congratulations, robots. You've bamboozled the heck out of me. But they did open 1 heart, right? We started with 15. All right, we had that ace of clubs over here. And our partner had 4, 6, 8, 9. That's 24. Here's 12. That's about 36. There's 3. That's 39. It looks like the queen of spades is in that East player's hand. Or at least it rates to be, with the king of clubs most likely being there. So let's dance with this one. Too bad. They're 4 times, though. Yuck. Okay. Well, we'll play this. We'll lose a club to our left-hand opponent. It's fun. We did get to count the points pretty well in this hand. I'll give it that. We know this is happening. Right. There it is. And now they get to take a heart and a diamond, unfortunately. Congratulations. We knew all of them were there, at least. We solved the points on this one, folks. This is like this is like getting an 8 on a par 3, but getting a nice 40-foot putt at the end for that 8. So here, this is just getting the 4 spades, figuring out. I mean, it's a fun hand. When we count the values, you can see how it works at the bridge table, right? I get to figure out, okay, if the king of clubs is so much likely to be there, then all my stuff is over here. So we got the spade finesse correct. We just didn't have a way to take it and avoid this this bad break, or at least take advantage of this bad break, because if you notice, I guess we did. We have to duck the club. We have to duck the opening lead. Take a look. Show double dummy. So when they lead the club, playing the aces. Yeah, there it is. Oh, my goodness. Ducking the club does this. It lets them win their king. Then we get to win the queen in our hand. We do that same calculation. And now we plunk down the jack of spades without having to waste the entry with the king of spades. You see that, folks? So in my rush to avoid a rough, and honestly, it could have been a singleton too, and this has to be played this way. But really, if I duck it, I'm ensuring victory, because now, knowing the queen is there, I wouldn't play the king because I want to take more than 1 finesse. My play of winning the ace of clubs forces me now. I have no entry back to that hand other than in spades, so I have to hope for the 3-1. So I have to play a low spade to the king and then take my finesse this way. But now I can only take 1 finesse because I've transported over once with the king. So very interesting. I don't know if I could. It was the 10 of clubs. Maybe I could get it in my head at that point to duck it, but it seemed unlikely to be the best way. All right, let's get on to the next one. 17. Boom. I love this hand. I might even... Okay. Well, let's just show a good hand. Okay. They're going to keep bidding. I'm going to keep bidding. Partner is insane. What did I show here? All right. Well, let's... 0 or 3 key cards. They're going to think it's 3. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I think I just gave us a 0. I certainly can't be passing this. 5 hearts is the only thing I could bid. Oh my God, what are you doing? Does he think 2 or 5 key cards? I only have 2 key cards. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure what 5 no trump was supposed to be. Okay, well, we'll take this one. I guess. I mean, I can't imagine I'm alone in this circumstance. But take a look, folks. I get to do a little low to the 10 and take another finesse here. We'll hope it's breaking. Of course not. Why would it be? Okay, so we'll just play hearts until the very end here. They'll take something else. Luckily, I mean, we're going minus here. Maybe there are minus scores to be had elsewhere as well. But yuck. I guess if we just pass 3 spades, that's the only thing we can do apparently. 1 heart, 1 no trump, 2 heart. Wrong auction here, folks. 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 spades, 3 clubs. I mean, that seems pretty automatic to me. 3 spades over here. It doesn't look like we have a tremendous amount of defense here. As it turns out, though, we did have at least 4 tricks, but we're not. Well, no, 5. Partner did have king 10-9 of spades. So, yeah, passing 3 spades is the nuts here. I guess I just bid too much. And, yeah, whatever. Got to have 1 stinker in the books, folks. I cannot have a clean run in this tournament. It's impossible. A diamond pass a heart to us. Interesting. Look at this one. This time I'm okay bidding a no trump. I know you guys are screaming at the screen going, what the heck are you doing? You don't have diamonds. Well, I'm not too worried about it when they open 1 diamond. I am worried about it now that they've made this bid. This is biddable diamonds. Our partner has a diamond suit. Interesting. 2 hearts here. So this is interesting. Right-hand opponent has long hearts and short diamonds. Very interesting. I mean, we might be doubling that, or maybe we just pass and see what partner does. Okay, they passed. I want to lead trump really badly, but I'm going to lead the ace of spades first. Okay. Now we see the pathway. We can't let them be pitching anything on those diamonds right away, so we're going to take as many spades as we can. That's partner. Yeah, there we go. We'll take all 4. And now we'll play a club, the only thing that can be right at this point. We'll take some tricks here as well. There we go. Notice how it becomes clear, folks. You know, the trumps we're not leading, other than that ace to get room for our spades. Diamonds we can see is going to be a massive source of pitching for the declare. So we are getting the heck out of the way. We're taking as many tricks as we can right away. So that was all those spades, and then the clubs as well, which had to be the only lead we had on the table there. I wonder what we could have made on this one. I guess we'll find out. Did they have any diamonds over there? They just have hearts. They're going to take a diamond at the end. They didn't. What a sick hand. Yeah, they had no diamonds over there. Interesting. 7-card heart suit. Boom. All right, let's see that provisional result. And then I'll paste it over here in a second when I get it. I hate board 7. Other than that, I'm not terribly unhappy about this. Board 6, obviously, double dummy, we can make it. We have no clear-cut way. And I'll show you the results. So here are the provisionals. Board 1 getting pretty punished on that one, 32.6. Let me refresh my memory on this one. Okay, yeah, this is where I did something weird. I overcalled the spade. Apparently, the other actions that were taken, whether they be spades or otherwise, created a better result for the North-South pairs. And I love that this happened, to be honest. I'm happy with this 32.6 because what did I do, folks? I did something super weird, right? I did something super weird that was destined to kind of get me a swingable result. I was hoping it was swinging more towards the positive side, but it was certainly more towards the negative side, as you can see. Board 2 was pretty normal, I think. Yeah, this was the one where we just have the most normal no trump opening, and then they get us to 4 hearts, and we just have those tricks. 4 diamonds. This one I thought was going to be okay, and it was 70.8%. That's good stuff. Just defending 2 no trump was awesome. In fact, both of these were very good. 2 no trump defending, and then the odd 2 no trump bid by me gets a really good score, and that's the variance that worked, folks. So on board 1, I took a weird position and got hammered for it. On board 5, I took a weird position, was rewarded handsomely for it, but in my opinion, not too weird of a position considering the strength of the hand and the fact that partner was a passed hand and unlikely to get out of control with that sort of thing. 4 spades, I think guessing spades gets us a good result there, 70.3%. Board 7, just me being a cowboy and bidding 4 clubs caused issues. And that's the problem. When you don't mouse over this, I mean, it should mean something like that anyway. I mean, I bid 3 clubs, and then I'm bidding 4 clubs. I mean, let's not get greedy, Rob. You're having an okay game. Don't crater it. And there it goes, 8.6%. And the last board, I'll take 53% on this one. I'm okay. Whoop, we don't want to do that. The last board was just 2 hearts. I know that a no trump probably wasn't bid. Maybe it went double by my hand. And then 2 diamonds, obviously. What would partner do? Probably nothing. I think East is always going to be bidding hearts, right? I don't think they're ever going to sell out for anything but hearts. And then what are we going to do, folks? Maybe partner balanced in that situation if you doubled? I'll be interested to see, but here it was just a happy defense. And the reason I want to lead Trump in situations like this, folks, is I know that right-hand opponent has a whole bunch of hearts, and also they have, you know, a possible shortness. They do have shortness in diamonds for sure, and maybe dummy has some shortness with a long diamond suit and only a few hearts. So here I can lead the ace of spades first, get a peek at the dummy like I did, and then make a good decision here. And it's very easy at that point. Okay, we just need to get that 1 trump off of dummy, and then we'll take as many spades as we have coming to us, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take some clubs, and that is our down 2. So good tournament this week. I feel okay, even though the first board did something super weird. I think board 6 was a great counting hand. If you didn't see that or get that right away, go back and watch that again. Super cool stuff when you can just count the points based on the bidding and the plays that have led up to that. And there it was simply an opening lead that kind of gave us all the information we needed. All right, folks, thank you so much, and I will see you next week for another Weekend Pro-Am. Take care.